Welcome back into Roster Rescue. That's right. This is the show where we come in and we take a look at real Dynasty Fantasy Football rosters, break them down, talk about what we like, what we don't, and how to make them better. Showing off the guns over here, we've got Rich Dotson. Rich, how you doing, buddy?
Dude, it's like 4,895 degrees. Like, dude, walking on sunshine outside, dude. I'm wearing as little as possible. You should be lucky you can't see these nips blazing right now, buddy.
Oh,
that would be when it's cold. That would be when it's cold. But with the warmth, not so much. But we have some roster rescues to get to today. And like I kind of introed, if you're not familiar with the show, we do interact in this show with real rosters. These are not just ones that like we make up and we throw in. These are real people. And in fact, you can actually get your roster in. If you're like, hey, I would love for these guys to talk about my team. I would love for them to talk about my roster. All you have to do is scan that QR code in the bottom right-hand corner, and we will talk about your roster live on the air. So, Pete, where are we starting off today, man?
I am giving you the opportunity really fast, Garrett.
Okay.
To defend yourself.
Okay.
You are getting roasted about your Rashee Rice take. Do you have any words on that?
A long time ago? Like the old one?
No.
This week.
So this week, Andrew and I did a wide receiver tiers video. And I talked about how I wasn't very interested in Rashee Rice and what tier I would put him in. And I was like, you know, I know some people put him in B. I'm closer to like D tier. Like,
whoa,
I'm
D?
very nervous. I mean, but these were of the top 36 guys. So I have him at wide receiver 29, which is actually KTC consensus is wide receiver 29. I've had like so many. I have never been consensus on something and have so many people upset with me about being consensus. It's very odd, but apparently he's just super polarizing. Either you think ranking him low is outrageous or you don't. And I think it's not outrageous to rank him low because wide receiver, there's just so many of them. I just don't want to take that risk.
Wide receiver 28 is kind of insane, though, I think.
But why?
Consensus-wise.
Consensus, whatever. Like, why is it, like he's not a consensus player? Either you're out or you're in on Rashee Rice. And like for anybody to sit there and make an argument, like, listen, I will listen to people that say, "Wow, you're way too low," right? Like he could be a very productive player. But we've talked about this on the podcast. Like, if you're out on Rashee Rice, how are you going to argue the fact that anybody in Dynasty is out on Rashee Rice? This is a guy who's consistently every single calendar year have an issue going on. Is missing time. We've talked like the odds of him getting any kind of like how does somebody give him guaranteed money on a long-term extension
even next year? I don't know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So like if you're out, like I'm fine with it. And if you're in, I'm fine with that too. But like for you, like for people to be like vehemently like, oh dude, you know what you're talking about? It's like, no, dude, I just stand on this side of the line on Rashee Rice. Cause like I would like I'm not trading for Rashee. Like who's out there trading for Rashee Rice at like that price that people are going to argue for him, right? Like you would rather just go ahead and like take him at a discount price. Like at your price at wide receiver 29, I'm buying, right? Like, okay, like I'm in for sure, right? But if I'm paying, like if you want top 15 wide receiver pricing, like dude, I feel safer with Jalen Waddle than Rashee Rice. So I get that, man. Like,
and that's the thing. Like when you look at the guys that are in that range in here, I'll let me see if I can pull it up here. So ADP wise, like I'm looking at guys right in front of him. Here's the few guys right in front of him. Marvin Harrison Jr., T. Higgins, Brian Thomas Jr., Zay Flowers, Jalen Waddle, Jamison Williams. I'm fine taking all of those guys out of him. I have no problem with that. Like, and if people want to say I'm crazy for wanting to take those guys out of him, cool. But I'm fine with it.
Yeah, dude, it's. I mean, we look for a slow start off of Mahomes potentially too. Like it's just. If you want those guys, go ahead and take it. And that's the thing. Like he's a polarizing player, right? Like it's consensus is going to be all over the place. And there's people that lean your way, and there's people that lean the other way, and there are people in the middle that like meet you in the middle. Like like I won't put him at that high, but I'll meet him like right here. Like
I'll put him at wide receiver 20. Okay, fine, that's fine.
Yeah, he's a win now only player to me. That's it. Like that's all he is. He's a this year kind of only. Like every year is kind of a blessing in disguise.
And even this year is still a question mark because he's coming off an injury in surgery that he had to rehab while in jail. Like,
yeah, dude. And dude, and PT is everything. Like rehab and PT is if you don't do it right, like you don't heal right, let's say get second surgeries. Like, I don't know, man. I would lean closer to you than if people were saying he's like top 15. Like,
can you imagine the best place for him to be more locked in though on his rehab than jail?
Nothing else to do.
I mean,
what? Yeah, literally anywhere, like Disney World. Put him in Disney World. I'm gonna look and see where I'm gonna see where I have him ranked.
Where do you have him?
My biggest reaction was the ADP. Like I agree with your ranking, Garrett, but I was very surprised seeing that ADP so low on him.
Yeah.
Well, I might be lower than you. Hold on.
Ooh,
really?
Oh no, I'm wide receiver 22.
Okay, so you're a little higher than me. And look, I'm fine. Like if you want to bump him up a little bit, like I have no problem in that range. But like that's the thing. It's also a tier of like, what kind of risk are you going to take? Are you going to take a Mekhi Lemon risk, a Jordan Tyson risk, or She Rice risk? Like, what kind of risk are you going to take?
Dude, know who's a guy who could surpass him?
Who?
Jameson Williams for sure.
I do have Jameson Williams one spot ahead. For sure.
All right, let's get Yesak's question in real quick before we jump into these roster rescues. Quick question on rebuilding. I have a verbal offer for Golden and a second for Sadiq. It's half tight end premium and full PR. Half tight end premium. Yeah, if you're out on Golden, which I'm totally okay with being out on Golden, I would take Sadiq there and get him on the upside. Like, I don't love the situation. I'm not overly in love with Sadiq either, but like in tight end premium, like that his name's going to hold weight for a couple of years, right? Like that could open the door for a much better trade value than Golden second. And listen, maybe Golden hits, but like in tight end premium, I'm always going to take a first round, top 20, top 15 pick guy if I can at tight end. So I would do that deal for Sadiq.
And the nice part is with Sadiq, some of these players were looking for windows, and this kind of player should have multiple windows because one, they're a first round pick, but two, people, if they're excited about him now, cool, but they're going to get excited about him again when the Jets draft or sign whoever their next quarterback's going to be. Like, people are going to get excited about pass catchers there in New York again, and he'll have another window that you could sell him if you had to.
And he's young enough to hit his prime when like Garrett Wilson's retiring. So like,
yes.
You got plenty of time. Thoughts on 49ers receiver room? The white guy you want to invest in is 100% Ricky Pearsall. He's kind of like, I forgot to mention him on the show yesterday when we talked about things under the radar. The Mike Evans sign in, right? And like, everything about talking about Kittle and then them drafting Striblin, high in the second round. Everybody's like, oh, the Striblin, like this. Ricky Pearsall still a first round pick. Ricky Pearsall still gets separation. He's a savvy route runner with good hands who just has not been able to stay healthy. So for me, I think the best value in San Francisco is easily Ricky Pearsall. And on top of that, like he's a really good high risk, high upside guy just to get at receiver altogether. In my opinion, Garrett, that's who I mean. Pearsall or Striblin, easily Pearsall.
Yeah, and look, if you were going to say this year only, I get Mike Evans, I get that, but it's always tough with those older receivers that go to new teams. Like you're not having to pay much, so I get it, but that would be a 1 year thing that you're just kind of crossing your fingers and hoping.
It's
but we'll see. He might.
Yeah, how many guys do we see that are over 30 years old go to new teams and like they're like, oh, they have a long career? No, it's usually a very short window. They usually have like one good year, and it's like, oh, does he retire? Does he hang it up after that year? Like only 600 receiving yards is he's done.
Yeah, absolutely. Diggs, real quick. I like Diggs, but the NFL doesn't seem to like him very much at this point in his career, so we'll kind of have to wait and see on Diggs. Last one.
Yep.
We'll sneak it in real quick. PPR tight end premium 12 team. What do you think about Travis Hunter for a mid 27 second? Are you buying Hunter at his current price? We actually talked about this, Rich, on a Nerd Herd mailbag episode.
Yeah, give me that second easily.
A few weeks. I would rather go with the second, personally.
Yeah, dude, for mid 27 second, I'd give you Hunter and a third.
yeah. I would rather just re-roll. It's not even truly re-rolling because you used the first, but I would much rather, cash that in and try again. So, all right, let's get into these rosters here. Pete, what's the first one we got? I can't hear you.
Oh man, awkward. Every time I switch scenes, it mutes me. So it is Justin's team, and it's a 12-team start 11.5 PPR. Went all in last year. Looking for thoughts how to move forward so my team doesn't fall off a cliff.
All right, well, let's get into this. This is a 12-team league here, starting 11 guys, so pretty deep starting rosters, Rich, which we'll have to kind of keep in mind here. Quarterback-wise, we're looking at Jalen Hurts, C.J. Stroud, Malik Willis, Geno Smith, and even a little Mac Jones. Running back, we've got Devon Achane, Christian McCaffrey, and then Rico Dowdle, Corey Krosky-Merritt, Kenneth Gainwell, Jordan Mason. Wide receivers, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, then Jacoby Myers, Jalen Coker, Stephon Diggs. Not a lot else. And then tight end wise, we're looking at George Kittle, Brenton Strange, Justin Jolie. Picks wise, we do not have any picks of our own until 2029. So, Rich, we kind of went all in. We are currently 6th in dynasty mode. Pete, where are we at in contender mode?
Where are you guys thinking?
3.
I'm going to say 4. 3.
Yeah.
Nice. Good work. Okay. So, Rich, this is a tricky one here because I think there's going to be 2 main ways we can take this. One could say, hey, we are 3rd. We are 3rd in contender mode. We're not far away, and we've got game-changing players, like true difference makers in Christian McCaffrey, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Devon Achane, Jalen Hurts. Like, we have guys that can actually make a legitimate difference. However, in a start 11 league, we are super, super shallow. So, Rich, are you trying to push in for one last hurrah, or are you trying to capitalize on some of these players while they still have value?
Yeah, so here's the situation with this team. He's made his bed, and it's time to lay in it because you don't have your 27 or 28 first. So the situation is, like, I'm trying to go for it. And you have a very nice roster to go for it. No, bye weeks are going to be your killer, but, I think you're good enough to, get through the bye weeks, maybe end up, not even as the 3 seed, potentially. Maybe you're the 4 or 5 seed in the playoffs. Or even you could get a bye because your team's, good early on. And that's fine because but the thing is you got to be healthy when you get to the playoffs. And I think I would love to use Malik Willis at some point early. I got to identify who needs quarterback help. I think unfortunately, I think it's gonna be hard to move Willis now, right? You want to see him on the ground running, which you should do a lot, out there. And then that might open a window for a trade there. If not, Garrett, I have to tear down from Jamar Chase and get depth. That's what I have to do. Cause I still have to go for it. And I got Justin Jefferson, which is good, but that's all I have. And listen, Jefferson and Chase with Achane and McCaffrey are pretty good enough to carry you through and help you get into that championship window if it all falls right. So for me, I'm okay if you want to do that. I'm not in dire straits, but you're so narrow. I would love to find somebody that's willing to pay the king's ransom for a guy like Jamar Chase's caliber, right? Because we know Justin Jefferson's down a little bit. So I'm not looking to take any kind of small dip in value there, right? I'd rather go ahead and trade Jamar Chase and get out of it. So
Rich, let me ask you this real quick. Because overall, I think I'm with you because of the situation we're in with our picks and stuff like that. It's just going to be really cumbersome. And obviously trying to get your 27 first back in any league is going to be nearly impossible to do at this point. However, I am curious to see who has our 28 first, because what I wouldn't mind doing is if we do exactly what you say, Rich, where we tear down potentially from Jamar Chase, I would love to include our 28 first into that equation, because we could then do one of 2 things. That could be part of building up for this year, because if we get it back, people are still going to want picks. And then he has a lot of picks. And then, but if things go poorly, now we're not super far away from being able to start the rebuild process. So if that team is willing to talk and get our 28 first back, I would love for that to be a part of the equation. Might not be even possible though.
Yeah, I mean, if it's impossible, again, this guy said, is it worth them for a fire sale? No, because you're mostly selling those guys a contender. They're going to be later picks, and you don't have your own pick.
Right.
I'm rather go, if I'm forced to either start all over and take late picks, or go for the ship, and I actually have a legit chance, which he does, like I'm going for the ship every time. Like if it burns, it burns. But like it's better than the slow burn you're gonna get for like. First of all, I would expect a contender not to have the draft capital that I want. Like I think Chase can do both, right? Like I think he's a star enough player to get us some draft capital back and get us some weapons that we want to. Because we're thin at receiver, we're thin at tight end, right? Realistically, we're thin at running back. You know, we're a bad injury away from Christian McCaffrey to just being rebuilt anyways. And like, listen, if we get 28 first back, yes, Garrett, because like I'm real interested in blowing up after this year. Like I am all about like selling Chase anyways. Like at that point after this year, I'm selling Chase. I'm selling McCaffrey for whatever I can get. I'm selling Achane for premium value because he's having a big year. I'm gonna sell Jalen Hurts if he can maintain his job. Again, I don't think he's gonna get cut, but like again, there's smoke around Jalen Hurts. I'll say that. So for me, do we find out who has his picks?
So it's 12 this team. It says
the
last place team.
Yeah, this guy's not. This guy's not selling.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the hard part is he's probably not desiring to move on from that 28 first. So that's gonna be the tricky part, unless he's a guy that's interested in, you know, Malik Willis, maybe.
No,
but
this guy's he knows what
it
he's
would
doing.
have to be Jamar Chase, and at that point, I just don't think it would be worth it for him to do it. So I mean, let us know in the comments if you're watching live if this team's willing to talk. Cool, I would love to get my 28 first back, but it just doesn't seem realistic with where he's at.
Yeah, let's go ahead and look at let me look at like the receiving room here. Like who's got a lot of receivers, first of all. Like team 4. What do they got?
Okay, just a second. This guy.
Like
Lamb, Neighbors, McMillan, and then it falls off fast.
Propped up by 3 big guys.
Yeah, but that's like, listen, I'm like, this is a potential, like with the Malik Neighbors, people are scared about Malik Neighbors in the knee. Like what kind of draft capital does he have? Who's his tight ends?
He has 227 first. Laporta.
Is that our first? Because we're
Yes.
just a champ, right?
Yep.
Interesting. I don't think we'll be able to get back, but
you don't think he'd give you Neighbors in our first back for Chase?
Possibly. Which
That's
then
worth
would
an ask,
alter-
isn't it?
Yeah, oh, I would definitely ask.
I mean, I would entertain, like, I wouldn't mind insulating myself off of Neighbors with that knee potentially for Jamar Chase, like, and giving up some guys first back potentially, who like is kind of a later first. Anyways, let me see this guy's running back room. I want to see like if he thinks he's like a legit.
Yes, Love, Judkins, Harvey.
He's a young contender.
Yeah,
he's got a good team.
I mean, I don't know. He might want to stay young, but it's not like Chase is not old. So like,
no, it's worth a shot. I'd ask the question because then we'll have Neighbors, and then we could take our 27 first and really decide what we want to do. Do we want to start blowing things up, or do we want to use that 27 first then to get that extra piece we need?
I would do that and hope Malik Neighbors is fine, right? It's a tier down, but what it does is like we're still in the same position, but worse slightly, but we're a little bit younger. And the most important thing is we got our first back. And like it's our first. So like we can now pivot and kind of see where things are going to go, right? And maybe acquire more draft capital and trade. You know, that way if McCaffrey gets hurt or Achane gets hurt, we can start blowing it up systematically.
Maybe I'm galaxy braining this too much. So tell me if I am. If we were to make this deal and then we were to go to that last place team, because we still want to compete this year, but we might be blowing it up. We just don't know. So if we do this trade, we add Malik Neighbors to our team and we have the 27 first. Then we go back to team 12 and say, hey, we'll give you our 27 first instead of 28. So, but we want Rome Odunze back with it. So give us Rome Odunze and our 28 first back. You can have our 27 first.
Nah, he's not doing that.
With the hype around 27,
No.
I would ask.
You're being galaxy brain.
I would ask the question.
Like if you were next to me, I'd be like, dude, who's this bimbo?
Well, here's the thing, Rich. And I'll be honest, I've worked with you on trades, and you've been willing to talk about 28 first all day long. Anytime I ask you about a 27 first, conversation shuts down.
Yeah, you're right.
So if
Cassidy
we're
belt, baby.
if we're offering a 27 first,
but not for Romo Doomsday and just get a first back. There's no way. Okay, listen.
After
Go ahead.
His injury stuff with his foot, I would try it.
Dude, I've tried way worse than that. I've thrown offers out there like way worse than that. So I'm not saying that.
I would try it. It might not work. It really might.
Yeah.
Maybe the guy's bad at fantasy football. Would Click saying that'll help.
Yeah,
that's the best strategy.
Yeah, maybe Hillary
bad.
Duff's watching and she's about to ask me for my number. Who knows? Like anything is possible. I don't know.
Hillary Duff?
Yeah, dude. Is
that Hannah Montana? Or
no, that's
Miley Cyrus.
Okay.
You're thinking of Lizzie McGuire.
Okay.
Yes.
Truth. Scan the QR code.
Yep.
Bottom right to submit a Rasta.
All right.
So all right, let's get other options.
Let's say my Galaxy brain doesn't work and the options.
It's not going to work. Yeah.
But
Slim
I do think the Malik Neighbors and the first might work.
I think it, dude, because I could see myself like that's something I could see myself accepting. Like if I'm like, dude, I can win, and like and you're nervous about Neighbors as is. Like I hope Neighbors is okay, right? Like, wait, does that guy have Jackson Dart though too? When you go back to it, he has that stack.
He did have Jackson Dart and Drake May. Yeah.
Yep.
Would you do it? Would you do it for Tet McMillan in your first back?
Yep.
Chase? Yeah,
Yep.
I think I would do that too.
Yeah, I would have no problem with that. I view Neighbors and Tet in the same tier. And if anything, I view Neighbors as the higher upside guy, but I view Tet as the safer floor guy.
Safer floor, yeah.
For this year.
Yeah. Like Tet's like that guy consistently be like wide receiver 8, like every single year, you know, like the Mike Evans kind of guy.
Be the next Drake London.
Yeah. So I'd be like, of course you would rather have Jamar Chase, but you want like with this roster, when you start 11, you need a full roster. Like we need that. Whoever you're gonna get that 27 first is gonna like Tet and a 27 first player are more likely going to outproduce Jamar Chase every single week.
What does Team 5 have at quarterback? Is that a team that we can maybe move a quarterback to?
Lawrence, Baker, and
probably not.
Sit the Sloth.
Dude, I would love. Okay. All right, go down. Like I would, again, depend. I am way higher than consensus. Could you offer him Jalen Hurts? What else do we have to get? Jalen Hurts and what for Trevor Lawrence and Alec Pierce?
You shouldn't have to give anything else. If anything, I don't know that I would personally do that deal, but you're you're much lower on Hurts than most people. And I think you're a little higher on Lawrence than most people, where I'm the opposite. So
I feel like everybody else is too low on Lawrence for all of y'all watching.
Maybe
we're not playing limbo, boys and girls. We're trying to get them ships. And T-Law, dude, I bet bold prediction: Trevor Lawrence outscores Jalen Hurts in fantasy in 2026 and beyond.
I'll take that for 2026.
All right, what are we gonna bet? Want to bet a cupcake?
We'll forget.
Like cupcakes. I know we will forget, but I just
Rich, he's 15 spots lower.
Rich is like
that's crazy.
Very low on Jalen Hurts for somebody that just produces every year. I've never understood
it. Hey, why are you so low on Rashee Rice, sucker?
Because the guy's in jail.
All right, well, I don't trust Jalen Hurts long term, so I apologize. Like that's fine. I think there's smoke. I might have colored glasses on. So be it. He's not my guy. If he's your guy, go ahead and draft him. I'm not here. I'm doing my thing. All right.
It would be different if this was the first year you were saying this. This has been like 3 years of production I've already gotten out of it.
But no, I've had him ranked really high. This is the first year I moved him down a little bit after the AJ Brown thing.
Always been low.
Nope. False. I moved him up significantly. That's false. There's got to be a radar tracker of my rankings. 100% false. I moved Jalen Hurts up significantly.
But you were still below consensus.
I don't care. You know what? I don't give a rat's ass about consensus.
All right, let's finish this up here.
But as far as that deal goes, though, you could probably ask for more. And if
I would want more.
If Hurts is a potential down tier for Lawrence, I feel like you could probably ask for more than Alec Pierce.
The problem with Alec Pierce, too, for us, Rich, potentially, is we don't even know he's ready to go week 1. We think he probably will be.
That's fine.
But for a team that needs depth, I don't
We
know
need
that
depth,
that's what
and he's insulated.
eventually, but if we start off 0-3 because we don't have enough receivers.
Dude, they don't sign him to that deal not thinking he's not going to be about ready. You know what I mean? They don't pay
I'm just saying the timeline puts him right up against the season.
Okay, so I missed a week or two. I got Trevor Lawrence. He's going to produce Jalen Hurts anyways. My team's better.
No, he's
like
not.
Long term, Trevor Lawrence is a better value.
But we're not in rebuild. We're trying to contend.
I know. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to outproduce him.
All right.
So
let's.
What do you think? Okay,
what else can we do?
Hey, if he's watching this, do they go back and like the people will go back and watch this? They're not watching live, right? Like, notified?
I honestly hope so.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you notify what episode it is, right? I never even asked that question. I've been doing this for.
I timestamp it.
Okay.
So they know that it's on the show, and I timestamp their names.
All right. Let's find another. Like, I want to find like another chase option here or something potentially. Like,
so
what if you do? Would you do to get younger? Would you do then? What about Jamar Chase and Jalen Hurts for Trevor Lawrence, Jackson Smith, and Jigba? We could get ask for a draft pick back.
You could try. I don't know that that's gonna give us much unless we get like a second.
Justin's here.
Oh, he's here. Nice.
Live, Justin.
That's my guy, Justin. Him and I are on the same page. Don't disagree, Justin. Just nod
Just
your head.
say yes.
Nod your head. I've been here.
Yeah, I don't know that you're gonna get much else because I think a lot of people have JSN either 1 or 2.
Yeah,
and then Chase is either 1 or 2.
I was just trying to think about the different, like for us to like again, we're tearing down very slightly, but we're getting a couple of years on that too, right? That's all I'm thinking about.
Yeah, let's look at it. Let's look at some of the other teams. So this is our team. Go to 6.
Team's gonna be that looks like dude. Oh, there's your guy.
Nicholas Singleton.
My favorite player.
Oh, okay. The other guy.
He's got no picks. This guy's
all in. He's not going to want to make a deal.
No, he's not. I saw Gibbs got excited.
Go team 7.
I'm kind of trading for his 28 first, to be honest.
He doesn't even have his 28 first. We'd have to go to 28.
Well, from someone else.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry if I'm too galaxy brained. To quote Garrett Price. This guy's
he's got some depth at receiver.
Yeah, I would love like somewhat risky, but AJ Brown and Marv. I'd like to get. He's not gonna give it to us, but I'd love to get Scatterboo if I know where to get Scatterboo too.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like that's not quite enough.
Who's his quarterback?
So you're saying like a chase for AJ Brown and Marv
plus something.
I wonder if we could flip flop. We don't want to. That's too old. I would say flip flop CJ Stroud for Dak because Dak's gonna give us much better production than CJ Stroud. But
what about team 8? Go to team 8. What's their pick situation?
We're getting too ugly. Well, let's get ahead of us. We're going backwards. Let's go forward. We're starting to price ourselves out. Like teams aren't going to want to like give.
Well,
they're going to
sometimes you see teams that think they're contenders and they're not.
Like this guy here.
Would you want Devontae or DJ?
Not for Jamar. No,
not for Chase, but like
for what we don't have anything.
His pick situation. Okay, so he's just not very active necessarily. All right, Rich, would you do this if we're gonna go all in? No, go back to that team, Pete.
Yeah.
No, team 9. Team 9.
This is team 9. Yeah. I'm not going crazy.
All right, sorry, it was delayed on our screen.
Okay.
Not on mine, Pete.
Is there a world where we do Jonathan Taylor if this team is maybe not a contender, Jonathan Taylor and a receiver or something else to make?
We need to talk in code because Doobie Snacks is here.
I ain't talking in code. Doobie Snacks, get hip. Where's Doobie Snacks team? Let me see it.
He's number 1.
Oh, let's go see it. Let's see what he wants Jamar Chase.
This team sucks.
God, look at that.
Sell now.
Dude, we could beat this team.
Terrible.
No, it's not terrible, but we could beat him.
No, I said Brock Bowers is terrible.
I mean, it seems pretty good though.
Yeah, I mean, Rico Dowdle as RB3 versus Kyron Williams.
It seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, but Dub.
He wants Jamar Chase though.
You want that stack, dude. What, dude?
say
The
he's
Joe
not Joe
Burrow,
Burrow.
Jamar. Dude, I lost the Scott Fishbowl because of the Joe Burrow,
Jamar Chase
stack. I thought 100% I was going to win the Scott Fishbowl. 100. I woke up that morning and thought I was going to win the Scott Fishbowl. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, laid on me like a 12-incher. Hurt. Yeah, I mean, dude.
I mean, if for real though, if there's a deal like these two teams would be good. Hey, what's up, Meatball? These two teams would be good trade partners because he has some depth at receiver. So if he wanted to upgrade at receiver, and it would be Jamar Chase for 2 or 3 players, I think there's a deal to be done.
Yeah, dude. Give me Ladd McConkey, Devontae Smith to stack with Jalen Hurts, and give me Dallas Goedert.
Ladd Smith. See, I'd want more.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I said out loud, and then I was like, oh, dude, did I just throw up a little bit?
Would it be like McConkey and Burden?
I think Devontae Smith is better than Luther Burden.
I mean, I'm fine with
But
either one of those guys.
Burden is a little bit more of a lotto ticket, right?
Smith makes sense for us, though. We have Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Hence the Goddard. I am higher on Ladd McConkey than most, but I'm not going to let him
with
sniff
you on Ladd. I'm
not
with you
going to
on Ladd.
sniff the Jamar thing. I mean,
okay, here it is.
Sure, though, if he gets Jamar Chase, we're not beating him. We're not beating him.
I got it. Here's the deal that we would throw out there. Maybe it happens live on there. Maybe this will be the first deal to ever be done live on the air. Maybe.
Turn my bye week, maybe.
I love it. Ladd McConkey,
yeah,
Devonta Smith, and Kyron Williams for Jamar Chase and Rico Dowdle.
Wait, say it again.
Kyron, Ladd, and Devonta Smith for Jamar Chase and Rico Dowdle. That seems pretty close to fair.
I don't view Kyron Williams as a long-term. I mean, as you know,
but our team's not a long-term team right now.
Can we get Dallas?
He's more long-term than Rico.
Can we get Dallas Goedert too?
I mean, we have George Kittle. Is there much of a?
I know, but I don't know if George Kittle's going to start the season or not.
This is not tight end premium as well.
I know, but we still need a tight end. I mean, we got Brent Strange, but
yeah,
if he's willing to throw in Dallas Goedert, I would do that. And I just don't view Kyron. Like, first of all, I don't view Kyron as like a long-term answer. Like, he's going to be fine this year, but even this year is like a question mark with his usage the second half of the year with Blake Corum there. Like, I don't know.
But the thing
Christian
is, if
Kirk,
we're not
sneaky
rebuilding,
pickup.
we've got to give ourselves a chance to win this year. Smith and Ladd.
Yeah, I like that. It gives us the depth we need.
And then we get Kyron.
We get Kyron, which like I like Dottle this year too. I think Dottle's going to be pretty usable.
But we'd have to give something back. We do have Kenneth Gainwell too.
I know. Yeah. Like I said, we have like we're fine. Like I said, our team's fine, you know, like but we like I'm blowing it up after this year, probably.
For sure. Yeah. I would still love to figure out a way to get my 28 first. If I can. All right. Well, I think that wraps things up. We talked a lot about this roster. Justin, best of luck. Let us know if you and Doobie end up making a deal.
Yeah, you're okay with what you have, but I'd blow it up this year. I would love to be able to find a way to tier down from Jamar Chase. If you want to wait till in season, you could tier down from Justin Jefferson when he starts producing with Kyler. That's fine too. But like, I'm looking to probably try and flip one of those for like some more goodness.
All right.
I also heard that Isaiah Bond got like 14 pounds of muscle. Is that true?
15 pounds of muscle, yes.
15 pounds of muscle.
He was a star of
That's
camp.
a lot of muscle.
Boston.
Like truly to put on all muscle. 15 pounds is a lot to put on.
Obviously, you've never heard of supplements, Garrett.
Clearly.
I mean, he was super skinny coming out.
No, I definitely have because literally in college, I had guys offer to buy my urine on our college football team. So,
oh, wow. Oh, dude, I could never. Can you imagine putting like chemicals in your body?
Did you sell it?
Oh, hundreds of dollars I made. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't sell it. No.
Man, okay.
This smells.
I didn't sell. All right.
Okay, this is Austin's team, so you know it's going to be absolute banger. Nice. Shroom boom. Additional info posted, everything in other notes.
Is this the guy that always submits bangers?
Yes. I emailed him about this. I haven't heard back yet, but I don't know where additional info is. So
it's in his notes. You were supposed to read it.
Oh,
on
okay.
his phone.
Gotcha.
You know, the notes app. It's in there.
Okay. But this could probably just be a really fast one and just say that he's doing really good.
No, he needs running back help. He needs running back help.
Yeah, obviously very good team dynasty wise, but let's get into it. So
sweet
just
baby,
a little,
Jesus.
just a little
Sweet
right there.
Baby Jesus.
All right, we got Drake May, Caleb Williams at quarterback, running backs, Travion Henderson, Mike Washington, Ray Davis at wide receiver. We've got Drake London, Teteroa McMillan, Garrett Wilson, Emeka Ibuka, Lad McConkey, Romo Dunze. Tight end wise, we're looking at Harold Fannin Jr.
He's got McConnell and Jack Bash.
And that's about it. And then picks wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 27 first. So tons and tons of ammo. So there really is a legitimate thing to talk about here because this team's first in dynasty mode, but I'm guessing contender. That's what I was going to say. I'm guessing it's more like 3 or 4. So we are obviously a rebuild team that did a fantastic job on the rebuild, Rich. Has a bunch of draft capital. The real question is, do we cash some of that draft capital in to try to win this year with how good the rest of our roster is to get a couple running backs, or do we slow play it one more year and go crazy in 2027? I think that's the big question.
All right, what 27 firsts are off limits?
Most of these firsts are bottom half.
So Jim off limits, bro off limits,
big timer,
and big timer.
I don't know. J Stack is
tradable,
but that's like a jump. We want these guys.
So the bottom two especially are like almost untouchable.
Well, let's just see what the bottom two have because they they want their first back. So let's see if we could pull the old like. Come on, baby.
My favorite player,
Rashee Rice. This is Titan Premium though.
We do already have Harold Fannin, so unless we're going like Brock Bowers or somebody like that, it's not really worth it to do anything at tight end.
All right, this guy's sorry. Unfortunately, we're keeping your first. Go to the next one.
Yeah, I mean, unless if we wanted Loveland or Warren.
I do want Loveland or Warren.
I do, but is it a huge upgrade?
I would offer him go back up. Those running backs. I would offer him his first back and live with it for Travis Etienne, Rashad White, and Colston Loveland.
I mean, you could try. I don't think he would accept that.
I mean, dude, does he want Jeremiah Smith or not? Like, okay, the way, okay, we say 27 first. Would you do that? Would you give up Colston Loveland, a tight end, and
in tight end? What's the premium on it, Pete?
And Travis Etienne for Jeremiah Smith?
I don't know.
If it was guaranteed 1-1
or Archman, would you give it up for Arch Manning or Dante Moore? Easily. I would give up. The only tight end I wouldn't even think about doing that to is Brock Bowers. Literally the only tight end I would say that would give me hesitation on. Because listen, tight end premium sexy, but even those guys are hard to flirt with those high end numbers. Like if I'm getting Jeremiah Smith or the number 1 quarterback in the 27 class, I am easily making that deal.
Here's why I'm a little more hesitant than you, Rich. Okay. While I don't disagree that I think it's at least in the realm of like I would consider it, is that the best use of a high end first? Because
for us. Oh, okay. You're talking about. I thought you were talking about that owner being hesitant to give it.
No, I'm talking about for us. Like, if we are going to give one of these 2 first that we feel like is a little untouchable, would we be better served to use that on a first or on a running back that we love versus upgrading from Harold Fannin to Colston Loveland? You know what I mean?
We're getting Travis Etienne, and I like Travis Etienne in New Orleans. This is just the first. Again, this is the first offer we're talking about too.
Sure.
I'm saying that I'm considering. It's just sometimes when you have a luxury of what we have, it's okay not to 100% win the trade, right? Like, because my team, like now I have Colston Loveland and Harold Fannin. And listen, I love Harold Fannin. We don't know how it's all going to play out with all these new weapons and new system, right? We have no idea. I mean, argument to be the same made about Colston Loveland. That's fine too. Like, and if you want Tyler Warren, that's fine too. But like, that's the first offer we looked at. Like, I want to move some picks, preferably later ones. And I was just looking at the team that have their picks, like what they would give us. Maybe you want more.
Yeah.
What else does he have?
What about some of these other teams that are lower?
The problem is
Especially
we don't
if
have any receivers at all. Like, who are
we
receivers
definitely
again?
don't need receivers.
Like, I want to get how do we get Jackson Smith and Jigba? Like, I want to use this capital.
Probably tier up somewhere.
Yeah, I want to get Jackson Smith and Jigba. I want to get like Jamar Chase,
Garrett Wilson, and a first could get us like into that tier maybe.
Yeah, let's go. Let's start from the bottom though, because these are people are going to be. Let's start there because draft picks are our number one asset. So I want to start with the bottom rosters and kind of like work our way up.
What about Team 9?
I am not Superman, and I can't use my laser eyes to read those small words.
I'm trying to add. We're getting new rosters, and I'm trying to add them in, but I have to zoom out whenever.
We're gonna be here
I
all
was going to say I saw a bunch of new ones added.
getting?
Are we at like 7 now?
6 or 7, as the cool kids say.
Dude,
all
look,
right,
dude, I
let's
get
go
rid of my
into
sleeves. All of a
nuke
sudden, people are
only
getting all
mode then,
slutty with me.
Because we've been slow playing some of these rosters. If we've got that many we got to go into nuke only mode.
No. Yeah, well, definitely. Well, doesn't mean they didn't nuke it. Doesn't mean we have to get to it today. We'll do another show.
Right, but I'm just saying. All right,
I might be free later this week. You don't know.
Maybe. All right.
There's no rush. Everybody gets their due diligence
for sure. This team, we don't have this team's first, right? I mean, they'd still be interested in a first, but
we do.
I don't think we have that.
Shroom boom.
Correct, we don't.
Okay. Who doesn't want a first? Who got Joe
Who
Burrow?
doesn't want a first for sure?
Our
but
quarterbacks
those
are great
backs,
too. Yeah, you can have them.
Go to Team 9.
Like a late. What would you think of like one of his latest 27 first for Chase Brown?
Nah, I'm good.
I wouldn't hate it if it was my only option.
Most people wouldn't hate it, but me personally, I'm good.
All right, Team 9.
Yeah, come on, Pete. Stop looking at garbage cans. What are we doing here?
All right, James Cook and Javonte, players I would be interested in. Both.
Yes. This opens. Yeah, this is something that opens the door, and we could tear up the Justin Jefferson too.
And we do have his first. Yep.
Okay. We offer him his first back.
Mm-hmm.
We want James Cook and Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
Right. We offer him because buying Justin Jefferson low. What are we offering him, Garrett? Let me see our roster.
We're gonna offer him our first, and we're gonna offer him Makai.
His first.
His first back.
His first back.
And Makai Lemon.
Oh, we gotta do better than that.
If he wants it, but the thing is, you got to convince him that he can be the 1-1. If you convince him that first is now Jeremiah Smith, you would do Jeremiah Smith for Justin Jefferson, right?
I would offer him. I would not take that deal if I was him. And I always look at things about that deal. I wouldn't even consider that at all. James Cook's too valuable.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Cody. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's hot as balls out here.
Good catch.
I think we have to do better than Lemon for that, and I'm okay with doing it.
The problem is I'm not doing a Mecca or up. Like I can't.
I was thinking of offering him his
not
first.
For his first back. If it's a late first, then yes, but not for his first.
What if we offered him Rome, Makai, his first? Go back to his team. I'm trying to get James and Javonte.
Trying to get them both. Okay.
And he would give him both of us roster better as his first. James Cook, Javonte Williams, and Justin Jefferson. We give him Rome, Makai, and his first back.
I feel like that's basically
enough.
my deal, just because
I feel like it's not enough.
Javonte and Odunze kind of just level it out. So maybe if we add a second on top.
That's what I'm thinking. How many seconds do we have?
We don't actually.
We have a 29-second. That's it.
Would you throw in, since we're going to be a contender, would you offer him his first and our 28 first? Offer him Mackay? Instead of offering him Rome, then, do we just offer him 2 first? Or do you offer him Rome? Like, there's not much more we can ask back from him.
Rome, Mackay. Or so you're saying Mackay are his 27 first back and our 28 first.
Yeah, which is a late 28 first. Which, again, we're going to run out of roster spots for all these players anyways.
Right.
Anyways.
Javonte, Cook,
James Cook.
Yes, I would do that. Yes, I would do that.
Like, he gets 2 young players and 2 first. And we're getting
2
3.
young players. You're giving him Odunze too? I thought it was just the 2 first and Mackay.
Okay, I'd start there.
Okay.
And then offer like that 20, and maybe throw in that 28 third too, like just to make it like look better. Like he's getting 3 draft picks. I would offer that to see if it tingles his bells.
I would offer that. I would also like throw in like a Jack Besh if he's excited about.
Oh yeah, who's our lower receivers down there?
Everyone's excited about Jack Besh in these streets.
About Jack Besh a little bit.
Yeah,
I'd do that. Like, would you? I know you don't want to. Would you do just his first and a Mecca for Justin Jefferson and those 2 running backs? Man, you might still have to throw in a second too.
His first and a Mecca for Justin Jefferson,
Javonte Williams
to win a
James
ship.
Cook. Yeah,
to win a ship, because I think if you do that, you are right there. You are right there to winning a ship. I think I would do that.
And listen, it sucks to lose a Mecca, but dude, you got to remember, Garrett, we have 6 other first round picks that we're going to replace with good receivers, and some of those are hot. So odds are, like, we have all the ammo to get Jeremiah Smith. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, and we're getting Justin Jefferson to swap him out with a Mecca anyway. So like,
I would do.
I think a Mecca might save our 28 first for future trades, down the road. Because then in season, I'd even be more interested to trade 28 first for another running back or another my 27 first for running back.
Honestly, because then if we take a look at that roster, if we're able to get something close to that to work, I would be willing to do it. Because like you mentioned, now we're starting Justin Jefferson, Drake London, Tedero McMillan, Garrett Wilson, Lad McConkey at receiver. Mm-hmm. But instead, now at running back, now we have James Cook and Javonte Williams.
Trevion if he pans out.
Yeah, he's our third. He's our upside guy. And so in that case, I would still be on the prowl, though, for one more running back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm definitely interested in making other moves for sure. Like, but I'm trying to get like a good foundation of running back because, like, I don't want to just be like, okay, use 27, because then we're also drafting running backs at 27 as well with those picks. We're going to get probably the best running back too. So, and another quarterback. So, like, for me, like, I kind of want to get the running back situation figured out because I do kind of want to go for it this year and see how the chips fall.
Pete, real quick, does team 8, is that tight end that they have a ridiculous amount of? Is that the
Trey
team?
McBride and Ferguson?
Just Trey McBride that does it.
It's Trey McBride. I'm not as interested in trading for him as I am Brock Bowers.
No. Can we get I want to see, is there a chance to get Brock Bowers actually?
Is that team 4 that has Bowers or team? It's either 11 or 4.
Yep.
Right, there it is. Team
Good
4.
eye.
Probably not.
I mean, they do need depth. If you give him Fannin plus a wide receiver.
Yeah, maybe.
And a first. I'd overpay for Bowers on that team.
Maybe.
Harold Fannin, our first. And Garrett.
Do we have his? Do we have his first?
And Rome Odunze.
We do not.
Okay.
Dude, our first, Harold Fannin and Rome Odunze for Brock Bowers.
Our first, Harold Fannin and Rome Odunze.
I'd rather have Brock Bowers.
That's expensive, but I get it.
I don't care. Yeah.
I get it.
You do it because, like, again, I want studs. I want yeah. And we can still do the other deal.
we could do both deals. Oh, he needs a quarterback. What do we have at quarterback?
We only have 2 quarterbacks, so we would need to.
Okay. All right. Never mind. I couldn't remember what we had. Never mind.
Yeah. Sorry, Sharp.
And I don't want to downgrade. I mean, if I had an amazing deal for Drake, I'd listen, but otherwise,
Yeah, there's no need to.
Unless he wants to trade
Dude,
us.
we're so sexy. We don't even need makeup, Garrett.
We really don't. Unless, Rich, you would
need to get
love
all
this.
dialed up.
This is a rich trade if I've ever seen it. Brock Bowers and Trevor Lawrence for Drake May.
Oh, yeah. Done deal.
I was gonna say you'll love that trade.
Dude, done deal.
Would people actually accept that?
I don't know. People are pretty
That's-
high on
that's-
Trevor Lawrence. I doubt it, but it's one of those ones that it would not hurt to throw out there. You look
Yeah.
at kind of the values. I don't think it's crazy far off. You look at Drake May, he's being picked as a top 3 or 4 guy in every draft. Brock Bowers is going somewhere between 8 and 12 in the first round. You would have to throw in typically a 3rd round guy to jump up into the first. I've heard
Okay.
crazier.
Yeah. Listen, with that roster, I'm seeing how I can get Brock Bowers. You know, again, if we're just talking about singular players, I want Brock Bowers. I want Jahmyr Gibbs. I want Bijan Robinson. I want Devon H. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm looking for. Like, those 4 players, like, because our receiver is good enough. Like, I don't have to make those moves. But, like, if I'm using that capital for players I'm willing to overpay for, Bijan, Achane, Gibbs, Bowers. Like, I'm willing to, like, make those offers that look like, oh, dude, you gave up all that? Like, but they don't even know that, like, I have a plethora. Like, dude, you gave up all those flowers, but, like, I got a garden behind that door. Like, you don't even know, son.
So throw it out there. Maybe it's a no, like I'm not even discussing it. Maybe it's a, hey, I could use a little help at quarterback. Maybe we'll make this work. We'll see.
Listen, he's an active watcher. He's a big time nerd herder. Like, he understands where we're going with this. The big point here is let's go for it. Let's go.
Get studs.
Yeah. Those draft picks are sweet. Keep those couple bottom ones.
We
that's
want 3 picks next year, 4 picks
Yeah.
next year.
That gives you 4 picks to move, like, and make all this stuff happen and get fancy pantsy with it.
Yep. Absolutely. All right.
All right. Are we going
On to the next.
Do we have a nuke coming through? Somebody said they
We have a
nuked.
We have, I mean, all of these have been nuked so far.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Dude, Pete, if you're going to yell at me all the rest of the show like this, I'm going to have to excuse myself.
This is just my yelling voice.
That's just his voice.
Yeah. Okay, this is Bryce's team. It's a 12-team start. By the way, all of these are 12-team leagues.
Yes.
Wow.
So beautiful.
Good. I don't have to talk smack. Usually 10-team leagues, all you guys that play in 10-team leagues, do better.
But also
That was the
still send
nicest
us
way
your
you could have
roster.
said that, Rich. I was
Won the title in the opening season. Congratulations, 2023.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
But my RBs immediately lost a ton of value. Looks like it. Have been trying like heck to trade for a top running back, but it's incredibly stingy for trades.
tough.
Now,
It is.
obviously, looking at a mid-sized rebuild.
All right, let's look at
Mid-size.
it.
All right. Let's look at this minivan.
All right. So we are currently in 9th in dynasty mode. We have CJ Stroud, Tyler Shuck, and Shador Sanders. A lot of S's there.
This is one quarterback, by the way. I'm not sure if I mentioned that.
Oh, it's 1 QB. Okay.
That
Let me retract my tongue.
only a little bit because you still have to start CJ Stroud in the one.
Could be worse. So
It
not
could.
much though.
Running
Not
back, common guy, Ty J. Spears, Tony Pollard, Brian Robinson, Keaton Mitchell,
much. Ty J.
wide
Spears.
receiver Garrett Wilson, Lad McConkey, Chris Olave, Parker Washington, Jacoby Myers, Travis Hunter, Stephon Diggs, tight end Sam Laporta, Gunnar Helm. Picks wise, we have the 104 and the 110 this year to go along with a couple thirds. 2027, we have our own stuff.
Yeah.
And then we've got someone else's second. We've got all our 28 stuff. So
he's getting Jadarian Price and Denzel Boston. Seems like right around there.
probably,
at-
or one of those other receivers at 4.
You never
Are
know.
you going-
In one
Lemon
QB,
Tyson.
you see Jadarian Price go 1-3. I've seen it happen.
It
But
wouldn't
are
surprise
you going Price at 1-4 over a Lemon or
Yes.
a Tyson?
That roster, I am.
me. I'm not personally.
They're in the same tier. Yeah. Okay. I would preferably want to trade out a 1-4. But he said he's been trying to trade out and get a running back is what I would
Mhm.
want to do.
But the nice thing is, apparently, this league values running back very high. So if you can capitalize that and trade out of the price pick, you might be
Which would
able
be
to get
great.
a haul for that.
So here's the thing, Rich, though, realistically looking at this team, because where are we at in contender mode? Probably in the same spot.
11th.
We're at 11. We are so far from being a
I'm not taking
contender right
Price.
now.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm not taking Price. I've
Yeah.
completely switched my mindset what I want to do with this team.
Yeah, I think at this point, as much as it's painful, we got to start thinking about the future, because realistically, you don't have any running backs. Your quarterback is going to be behind any other quarterback every single week. Your receivers are solid, and that's about it. So I think we have to trade these receivers, get premium value for them while they're all in the prime. Because who do we have? Olave, Wilson. Who else do we have, Pete?
That's pretty much it.
And
and
Ladd.
McConkey.
Okay, yeah, we're fine. I'm not as apt to do that. I'm praying that this team values running back. I'm praying Jadarian Price is on the clock at 1-4, and I could trade in a 27 first for it. Would
love that.
Like teams, like who can we see the draft board? Who has 1-3 and 1-5? I love to offer like teams like that back-to-back picks, preferably 1-3.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Jadarian Price might not be, because it's gonna go Jeremiah Love, Cardinal Tate. So Banquise and Trev's team. Can we look at those rosters?
Okay.
Okay, that's the worst team. That's the team picking at 3. They're probably not taking Price. They desperately need a receiver, and they have okay running backs.
Mm-hmm.
And it was this guy. No.
So I mean, yeah, they're taking a receiver, which means we can get Jadarian Price, which puts us in position to.
This team also wants a receiver more than likely. Jerry said Price should be there at 1-4, but I'm leaning limit since I'm so far out. We agree.
This is Jerry's team, right?
Going after receiver. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So Jerry, if your team values running back as much as they do, I would want to use that hype to move out of 1-4 and gain more capital. Like preferably getting 27 if I can. With a team that's going to have a top 6 pick, I would value any top 6 pick higher than 1-4 this year. It could be 1-6 even. So like that's what I was saying. That team. What's 1-5? Was that Banquest? Is that 1-5?
I think that's
1-5 is Trev, right? This guy.
Okay, is this his team right here?
Yep.
I would
really
love
need a running back, but I could see him going after one because Swift and Montgomery are older running backs.
I can see him want to add that.
That's hard.
I can see him want to add that, like for him a chance to get
a
Tyson
receiver,
and Jadarian Price, or Lemon and Jadarian Price. Like I think he'd be interested in that. His team would be a little bit better,
decent team,
but like just okay. Like maybe he needs everything to work out. Like if Rome stutters, like could we get like? Is there any way to get Josh Downs in like his 27 first? Is what I would offer for 1-4.
If I had to settle for just the 27 first, though, I think I would take it.
I would want. What's this guy's
It's
picks?
tough because it's one quarterback. If that was super flex, that would be for sure.
Yeah, I would want.
No, that's true. That's fair.
I don't want his first, and he doesn't have a second in 27. I don't want 2-5 back then too.
He does have a second in 27.
Oh, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want both those picks. And then I'm looking to move Olave and Garrett Wilson. I'm gonna hold on to Ladd for now. Yeah, and you're not gonna. That's the thing. Olave is a solid. Olave doesn't get back. He's in that mold of not getting back what he's worth. Kind of player. There's a ton. Listen, in the game of Dynasty, outside of like smaller pieces of the pie, there's tons of players. We talk about them all the time on the podcast that people just don't want to trade for, even though they're good. Like it just happens all the time. Olave is currently in that mold. I think Olave needs one more year of like being a wide receiver 1 and playing a year healthy to like break out of that mold for value, but I don't think you're going to get what he's worth.
Jerry, let me ask you real quick since you're here. Where is your league at as far as being excited about this year's draft, wanting draft picks in this year's draft versus being all in on 27? Because I know some leagues they're gonna be all excited about whatever's right in front of them most recent. There's other leagues that are really talking about the future. Where's the value right now? Because I think if we're gonna all be honest, you're realistically probably not competing until we get to 2028.
Yeah.
That would be best
definitely
case
not.
scenario. So if worse came to worse, and what you were able to get was, hey, I'll trade Olave for a 28 first plus a couple seconds. Okay, 27 firsts are really tough to acquire right now. You might be best served, honestly, to start loading up and being the guy in 2028.
2028.
Yeah. And so I think because right now, if it's their random first, for you to get into 27, somebody might be willing to give their 28 and 29 first to get a 27 first. So you might be better served just to not get rid of your own 27 first, because we want yours to be good, but to focus more on getting into 28.
Yeah, I want that too. And I'm trying to and that's the thing. I'm trying to do addition by subtraction by getting some players off this roster to increase our 27 first. And Jerry, that's going to put you in two positions. One, you're going to get a really good stud player like a Jeremiah Smith or a stud running back, something along those lines.
Cam Coleman.
Yeah, Cam Coleman. It also puts you in a really good position to then trade back. If you have a top 3 pick in that league, you might be in a position to trade back to 1-4, 1-5. There might still be a good running back there and take advantage of ideally, you're in position to get Jeremiah Smith and somebody's going to overpay and give you 1-4 and then like a 28 first, right, for Jeremiah Smith. And potentially even more. He's probably gonna be even more valuable. And then you can get like an Ahmed Hardy, a Kevon Lacey, right? Like to get the running backs that we want, plus extra draft capital as well. Olave might not be able to move now. Garrett Wilson might not be able to move as much now too. So some of those, I kind of feel like those aren't July trade baits. Because listen, when you make trades in July, it's a little bit more funky than when you're making trades in September.
Rich, let me ask you this question right now, because if people are interested in his picks, we've already talked about, maybe trading out of 1-4 or at least back or, whatever. If someone said, hey, if you were able to give me 1-4 and Josh Downs, let's say, give me 1-4 and Josh Downs, I'll give you my 28 and 29 first. Would you do that?
We don't have Josh Downs.
We do. Oh, no,
you're right. We're going to ask for trading.
We're looking at the other team. Okay. What's our assets again? Go back to our team, Pete.
Yep.
All right, Jacoby Myers then, or Parker Washington. Give me.
I don't even think we have to give any player. Matt Garrett, I don't think we have to give any player.
You think you could get 28 and 29 first?
Yeah, from a middle end to contending team. Yeah, I think you could
for 1-4.
Yeah,
if you can, I mean that'd be awesome. But I'm willing to throw Parker Washington in there to get the deal done if I had to.
I don't want to.
Those guys are just points on our team right now. That's
I know Parker Washington, I think, is a free agent this year, and he's gotten better every single year. Like he might be the kind of guy that signs that kind of like Christian Kirk deal that is, might have more value later when he hits free agency.
Okay. I guess, but I
don't think it would sign him, and I could easily see Parker Washington turning in like a Christian Kirk. I see the path. So I'm trying to set myself up. I don't want to just throw him away. I think 1-4 is valuable. Like we're still in that window to be valuable enough. Definitely with Jadarian Price on the board and they overvalue that. Like we could easily get a 28 and 29 first. I have no problem doing that. And then taking Denzel Boston and then looking to move like Garrett Wilson and Olave in season if I can.
And then I think we're tearing apart our running back room then. Like Monungai for a second, Pollard for a second, Spears for, you might even have to just take
I think it's a package deal, Spears and Pollard to somebody for
the second.
A second. Yeah. I'm getting those guys off my roster. I'm finding whoever owns DeAndre Swift, let me get a second. It could be in 28. I'm okay with that.
Brian Robinson needs running backs. Third to the Bijan owner.
Yeah, 100% for a third. Yeah, to him. Keaton Mitchell's a nice upside guy that we just talked about, like in season.
I'd hold on to him.
Yeah, I'd hold on to Keaton Mitchell for in-season value, and you got Emmanuel Wilson too, which is nice.
And Rashard Smith, even maybe the pass catching role.
Yeah, potential. So for me, yeah, I'm unloading in season the running back room. I am moving Olave and Wilson for a draft pick. I would even try to use them to a contender, like if it's one QB to upgrade my quarterback situation, like from CJ Stroud. Like if I could move Garrett Wilson, say it's a contender, right? And like he's just offering you his first. For a guy like, say, Garrett Wilson, if I could, like a lot of times you'll see guys in one QB have two good quarterbacks, right? And they're willing to move one for those. Like, hey, I'll go on your first, and I want this quarterback. Like, I would like to upgrade our quarterback situation. So we just don't have to worry about it with our draft capital later, and they're longer to develop anyways. And I want CJ Stroud to be my backup.
Rich, do you think we could, because I think Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson are worth more than a generic first.
I agree.
Do you think we could get a 28 and 29 first from either one of those guys.
For one of them?
Yeah.
I mean, you should be able to.
So I think that's the move I want to make. As soon as this draft is over, people are going to start evaluating their rosters. We're getting close to the season. Hey, I know that, 27's untouchable. I get it. Give me your 28 and 29 first for Chris Olave. Give me your 28 and 29 first for Garrett Wilson. Then all of a sudden we're loaded up and ready to really go, especially if we can make some of these running back moves. We can trade 1-4 to get extra stuff. Then I think we're in a good spot for the future.
Yeah, Jerry, that's the move. Like Garrett said, 27, it's off the table. It's fine. You have your 27 first, which is most important. You're going to add a rookie like a Denzel Boston in here. I am trying to load up and own those drafts. And I would honestly prefer to play it safe right now. Like I'm trying to move one of those receivers early and kind of keep my cards close to the vest a little bit and see about the other guy and move. Cause I want to see Lab McConkey.
Prefer to move sooner just because I'm a little worried about Tyson and all that. Garrett Wilson, I think, is the guy, and he should be getting a quarterback upgrade.
Yeah, so I would try and find a path to move Olave. Like he hits the ground running there in New Orleans and kind of try and get a 28 and 29 first for somebody that needs receivers, like a contender, and it could be fine and it could be late. That gives you Denzel Boston, Garrett Wilson, Lad McConkey, and that would give you your 27 first, which more likely will best player available. But then now hopefully it's a receiver. Like hopefully you're in position to get a guy like Jeremiah Smith, right? Or Cam Coleman. That's who you take. So say you have Jeremiah Smith, Cam Coleman, Garrett Wilson, Lad McConkey, Denzel Boston. Now with those 228 first, now we're ready to take that step forward because now those first are ready to get us running backs. Because either one, we draft a young running back with those first because one of ours will probably be high because we still have running backs. We use that. And then the other first, say we draft one guy, then we use our other 28 first to trade for running backs. And now we're ready to contend, right? Now we're actually ready to take that step forward and contend.
Absolutely.
Side note,
got to move one
Daniel Jones is available on the waivers. I would just pick him up instead of
just
Sanders
case.
or
100% I'm picking up Daniel Jones. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah,
pick him up and drop. I would pick Daniel Jones up and start him over Shadur Sanders. I would pick him up over Brashard Smith. I would pick him up, go down over Tez Johnson. I'd take him over. I mean, honestly,
even Jalen Noel too.
Yeah.
Also, Christian Kirk's available, Marvin Mims, and
no.
Malik Washington.
Yeah, I'm good on those guys. I would I would drop one of those guys we said and pick up Daniel Jones 100%, sit on him on that. Shadur Sanders, you'll know soon. He's almost cuttable as well in this kind of format. If Daniel Jones on the waiver wire, Shadur's whatever. Even if Shadur starts, he's still not that high level guy. So no, you scan that submit a roster barcode. You see this?
There's a QR code in the bottom right-hand corner.
I see that there.
All right, perfect.
Let's on to the next
one. Yep.
Yeah, I hope Jerry. Yeah, he said thanks. Okay, I hope he gets kind of where we're going with that one.
Absolutely. Now, reminder: we are in nuke only mode, so if you want a roster done today, you will have to nuke.
How many nukes do we have left, Pete? How many are we doing?
I'm
trying to think ahead here.
Oh man, we just got a nuke. We just got two nukes.
We just got two nukes.
Can I get a lunch break?
You haven't eaten lunch yet?
I mean, anything all day. No.
You look like it, man. You're looking like a model, eating like a cracker for lunch.
Daddy likes to eat. I just intermittent fast. That's all. I love food. That's why I always have these love handles because I can't help myself.
That's just more to love. So let's do.
Dude, I might
let's do three more.
What? If they nuked, aren't nukes getting in? Like for sure, isn't it the rules?
Nukes are getting in today. Always.
No. We have two nukes left, and then this team.
Oh, okay.
This team's just been waiting a bit.
Yeah, no, they've been waiting for a bit. And then anybody who hasn't, we'll do another show. You'll get message. Either we'll do one this week or we'll do it like maybe even. Then that goes to next week if you didn't nukes. Sorry. Okay, just two nukes. Okay, I can live with that. I thought you said we had like 6 nukes, so it's like 2. I gotta go get like a.
We have 6. We have a lot that we haven't done.
I've lost track. Yep.
All right. Well, you guys are over jibber jabber, and I'm trying to help these people out. Let's see what we got here.
Okay,
no,
so this
true.
is
we do know
one QB
Hunter's team. 12 team start 9. Full point PPR, 6-point touchdown, 20 points per passing. It's one quarterback, but quarterback is very overpowered. So I almost prioritize the position. Once again, 20 yards per point passing and bonuses all over the place. So, okay. So there's a lot of pro quarterback scoring happening.
All right.
Here.
Pro quarterback. We love
he
QBs.
Drafted
We got 2 good
Jaden
ones.
Daniels 101 over Malik Neighbors and Marv. Won the ship that year. Pretty much everything else is standard.
Calm down, big balls.
Okay. All right. Well,
those bonuses must be freaking awesome. Yeah.
Which I get. Quarterback wise, Jaden Daniels, Brock Purdy, JJ McCarthy. Running backs, Kenneth Walker, Jonah Coleman, Chuba Hubbard, Tyler Algier, Katron Allen. At wide receiver, Pete.
Sorry, I'm at.
You're good.
There we go.
Justin Jefferson, Ricky Pearsall, Khalil Shakir, Ted Hurst, Jack Besh. Tight ends, we've got Trey McBride and Colston Loveland, and a little Oscar Delp on the side.
Nice knowing
Picks
you, Trey.
wise, we've got 2 firsts, someone else's second, and then tons of thirds in 2027. We are currently in 5th in dynasty mode. Pete, where are we at in contender mode?
What are you guys thinking?
9.
I'm guessing 7.
Okay.
Nice. I got that one.
Ooh, we're tied. We're tied.
Tied 1-1. All right. Rich, we're right in the middle of the road right now. Obviously, having Jaden Daniels in a high-scoring quarterback league, very positive. We've got amazing tight ends. We're in a great spot at tight end. But our running back is super weak. And where are we at receiver again, Pete? Can you scroll? Yeah, we're very weak at receiver as well.
But we got Trey McBride and our first, if need be.
We do have Trey McBride, our first, and Colston Loveland. So, Rich, is this the type of situation where we're obviously Trey McBride's going to be part of the equation no matter what we do, whether we're going for it or whether we're looking to retool a little bit?
I guess we could look low and
so
Colston
what
Loveland.
is the preference for you? We could see what moves are available. I think both are on the table. Is a preference for you to try to push in this year, get maybe 2 more receivers and another running back?
I want to take a step forward with this roster.
Okay.
I don't like this is like right at the point like you have to like because here's what we're doing.
Blame
right?
this guy going either direction. I wouldn't blame him
because we trade Kenneth Walker, right? And Justin Jefferson, and we get more 27 draft capital and 28 draft capital, right?
Should be looking at 3 first at minimum for those 2 guys. Minimum.
Yeah. So we would have Kenneth Walker, Justin Jefferson, and Trey McBride to trade, right? We could load up on draft capital. If you want to do that, find the partners to do that. I have no problem with that. With me, you're okay. Actually, you know what? Go to that first team first, and let me see what I'm shaking with. Let me see who I got to like tap on the shoulder and call funny names.
Josh Allen.
How far hard I'm gonna get punched in the
Christian
face.
McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, then Breece Hall and DeAndre Swift not even starting.
Yeah, sexy Rexy over here.
Okay, wide receiver, Jamar Chase, Puka Nacua, CeeDee Lamb, and then Rice.
Okay,
he's pretty good. But I would starting how many guys? Only 9, so it is a little bit of a shallower starting lineup.
I somewhat lean towards
rebuild.
Let me see the number 2 team because anything can happen. Let me see number 2
contender. Anyway, this is dynasty mode. So
yeah, come on, Pete. Come on, I'm not worried about dynasty. I'm trying to put some cash in my pocket. Somebody's got.
It keeps changing because every time I add in a team, it reverts.
Does it? Right.
Not my fault.
Look at the number 2 team,
please.
So much pressure.
Also really good. You see the receivers probably gonna be sexified. Let me lick my lips. That's okay.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And Tyler. Okay. All right. Okay. Garrett, I would rather just go ahead and trade Justin Jefferson, Kenneth Walker, and Trey McBride. Add on top of our 27 picks here, and add some 28 and capital as well. And I'd rather just go ahead and reboot and let it begin.
I think that's the route I would slightly prefer to go to. But I will say with only starting 9, you're still not that far away as opposed to like a 10 or 11 start. Not that far. So I get it. So I'm affirming you going either direction. My biggest thing is go one of those directions. Don't stay stagnant where you're at.
Unless Trey McBride or Colson Loveland gives us a receiver and a running back, because we have nothing else to move, right? Like we have nothing. Like I'm not giving our first up because it's too risky. Like I'm not giving the 27 first. It's too risky for the way things go.
Where is that other 27 first, by the way? Pete, what team has it, or what team? What's the pick that we have?
Okay, let's see.
LDD. Third place team.
Okay, so it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'd be okay moving it for the right situation. It just look at team 8 in contender mode. What do they got? We'll probably should be looking at team 6 and 5 though.
Depends on what direction we're trying to go, I guess.
Like this guy would love Justin Jefferson.
He would. What picks does he have?
Honestly, this guy, go down.
So he's got all of his stuff and an extra second. What does he have? What does he have at running back? This team, because he's pretty solid at running back, right?
Yeah. H-Hand's got to boot.
Yeah, he doesn't need a running back. Yeah, he would love Justin Jefferson for sure. And his tight end was who?
You can't afford our tight end. You can't afford. He's Tucker Kraft. He's fine and got her.
He doesn't need it. Justin Jefferson could definitely be one for him. 27 and 28 first. Call it done.
I'd ask for a 27 second too. I want 2 first and a second for JJ.
I would ask for it. I would be okay.
I could settle.
My bottom dollar would be the 2 first though.
Yeah, I would take that because there's 327 first and 228 first. Then look at team 4. Oh, I was just say team 4. They look like
that's true. We probably should go that direction.
They need Kenneth Walker pretty good here.
Yep, this would be a good Kenneth Walker team.
This is wow. Teams
they have 227 first.
The problem with offering him Kenneth Walker for his first is he just had the 1-1, and you could tell he's had a lot of high picks here recently.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'd be scared to give us his. He'd be like, dude, I'll do it.
What's the other first? He has another.
What is other first? Who is that?
KB
Brophy.
Second,
number 2 team.
So
would that be enough? Like, I don't know if I would give Kenneth Walker.
I wouldn't. For 1 QB. No, I wouldn't. No.
So I would want
his first.
I'd want, or I would take other guy's first and a second.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Okay.
The second and 1 QB doesn't move the needle as much for me. You know what I mean? That's why I want the other second back, because it doesn't. It's way less value. Remember, 27 is real deep at quarterback. So this is 1 QB. Like it doesn't move the needle.
That's
as
fair.
Much.
That's a fair point. I keep forgetting this is 1 QB. Pete, let's find a spot for Trey McBride. Let's look at these teams 5 through 1 here. Who needs a tight end? That team needs
Mark
a tight end.
Andrews.
Right there. Yep. That team. What do they have picks wise?
No picks.
Oh, they're all in.
Yeah. Go team 4.
This team is like the difference between this team and 10th.
There's really hardly at all.
Yeah. Kyle Pitts.
I mean, if we could work out a deal to get Kyle Pitts back,
that's what we were looking for.
That was the team we already.
Sorry. Go 3.
If we could get Pitts back, I'd be open to trading McBride.
Yeah, if he's willing to do a 28 first and Pitts for McBride, I'd be all over that.
He's got 2 27 first that are not his.
Oh yeah, who's the best? I'd ask for the best 28 first there.
What are those case?
If he's willing to, again, he might be in kind of rebuildish a little bit mode too.
He's in 3rd though.
I know, but us doesn't mean people see it that way.
Right. AA's team is 11th.
Oh, that would be the dream. I mean, if you can get Kyle Pitts in the AA pick
for 27
Trey
first,
McBride, would love that.
Would you?
And we're higher on Pitts than other people are, Rich. So that's why I think it could get done.
I know, but that new contract extension you just signed bumps
it'll help
a little bit.
It'll help. But even in a recent startup I just did, he went in the 6th round. Trey McBride went early 2nd.
Hold on. Go up to those receivers. I don't think it's going to get done. So hold on. All right. What if we offer him Justin Jefferson and Trey McBride for Marv for Marv that 27 first in Pitts. He's not even starving Marv. Like, we take the risk on Marv by giving up Justin Jefferson. The big thing is we're going
to get the 2 firsts for Justin Jefferson. I think at this point,
I don't think
just take the 2 first than Marv.
But we're getting that 20. I don't think that offer is going to get it. I don't think Trey McBride in that super high. Like if we want that AA first, that team that's like, let's go look at that roster, the team 11 on the AA. Like, so yeah, Genty, Dottle, Price, Caleb go down to his
Caleb, which in this league, it's going to value the quarterback.
It doesn't matter. He has no receivers. So I don't think realistically, Garrett, us offering Trey McBride for Pitts and that guy's first is going to get it done. Like he's not.
I think we're really high on Pitts compared to consensus.
No, Garrett, look at this roster. It's a high 27 first. It doesn't even matter it doesn't matter how high we are. He's not going to give us that pick.
This team is the 3rd team we're dealing with.
Garrett, he's not giving us that pick. I'm telling you, there's no way.
What about Kenneth Walker in this?
You can offer, but he'll be like, dude, I guarantee his response will be like, dude, if he's willing to give up 27 first with that, he'll be like, dude, I'll do my first, but I'm not doing that pick first. That's what I'm saying. If you want that first, right? Because then our team's going to have a high pick. That has a high pick, right? Would you rather have 2 late firsts, 1 in 28 and 1 in 29, right? Because that's what it was. It was late. It wasn't even 27 first. It was 28, 29 first. Or would you rather have a top 3 27 first and Marv than Justin Jefferson?
We were asking for the 27 and 28 first.
Okay. Would you rather having a 1 QB, a late 27 first and late 28 first, or for Justin Jefferson, or Marvin Harrison in a top 4? It looks like top 3 for sure. Like top 3 27 first. I would easily want the top 3 27 first and Marv.
You're combining things that I don't think it's accurate 1 for 1 though, because Trey McBride's a part of the deal.
Yeah, but we're getting Kyle Pitts back.
But Kyle Pitts and Trey McBride are not 1 for 1. One's literally getting taken like sometimes the first round, but early second. Kyle Pitts getting taken in the 6th round.
This is not tight end premium. It's not. Okay, listen, I'm telling you, I am 99.9% sure. I don't care how good that guy plays Dynasty. He does not offer us that 27 first that's high for just after Pitts the year he came off of and signed that deal. There's no way that deal gets done. I personally, if you're watching this, I'm telling you, I would offer Justin over the other deal that we made. I would offer Justin Jefferson and Trey McBride for Kyle Pitts, Marvin Harrison, and that guy's first.
I don't.
You take all the risk.
Enough getting back, Rich.
I do. For where our team is, I do. Because listen, we're big on Kyle Pitts.
All the risk on Marvin Harrison Jr.
We are taking risk on Marvin Harrison Jr.
So you're saying that the gap between Justin Jefferson and Marvin Harrison Jr. and the gap between
is a top 3 27
and Kyle Pitts is made up by 1 early first?
I don't think the points per game between Trey McBride and Kyle Pitts this year are going to be that drastic in a non-tight end premium league. I think it's the top 3 because that gives us 3 27 firsts with 2 of them being probably top 3. I don't care about anything else. Like that's what I'm looking for. It solves my tight end issue. It gives me an upside receiver at Marv Harrison, who I still like. I'm not done with Marv Harrison. I'm really not. But to me, it's more about the draft pick, Garrett, is where I'm trying to go.
I get you. I just don't think we're getting enough. Like for a team that needs value, giving up our 2 biggest assets, we downgrade at 2 positions and only pick up 1 first. I don't think we maximize our assets there.
I don't. I'd prefer the top 3 27 first over 2 late 27 28 first. I'd prefer that over that other one.
I still think you're combining deals that aren't 1 for 1s.
And then the offset is like I think that top 3 pick. Okay, if you want to ask for a little bit more on top, like a second 2, I think it somewhat tilts the scales a little bit for the Trey McBride, Kyle Pitts, because like I understand like a lot of people are Kyle Pitts, but I don't think everybody is. Here's a better way to say it, Garrett. Right? If the community is a little lower on Kyle Pitts, right, which I will say, I say some people could still be. I think a Kyle Pitts owner is not coming up the year he did in the contract.
Maybe.
That's the way I would say
it. And I hear you. I would not do that deal. I do not think we're getting enough. It would be a hard deal for me.
I would do it. I'd ask for like a second back on 2, but I would do that. Listen, it's a gamble, but like that's a gamble I would make with that roster. Because like no matter what, I still have that top 3 pick and it solves like a lot of issues. And we have Colston Loveland. Like so it's like I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I hear you, but we don't have the luxury of being able to not maximize value. Like when you're a team with all the players and all the picks, you don't have to maximize value. We only have so much value on this roster. So to take our two biggest assets, downgrade at two positions, and only pick up one first, even though it's supposed to be high, I don't think that's
I look at it as a seed. If we don't even want to use the pick to take a player, that would turn into so much more. We're getting multiple. I think that gets us more than anything come this time next year. I think it really does. We talked about it tons of times. Like when that draft comes, like that pick is going to be so valuable. If it's top 3, if it's top 2, right? Like we're guaranteed with our, first of all, we're getting some of those guys off our roster, right? We're getting 2 guys off our roster, and Justin Jefferson and Trey McBride. We're bringing Kyle Pitts offset, but we have Colston Level, so it's not a big deal. Bringing Marvin, who's worse than Justin Jefferson, on paper right now. That pick 1-3 is going to turn into so much more. We're a worse team. It gives us 327 first, and we get and 2 of those will probably be top 3. We could trade one of those to trade back and get another player. I just think it opens the door way more to get us. Like I think it almost equals the plus of the Justin Jefferson. I get what you're saying.
I think we're a whole first short, because to me it would take Marvin Harrison plus that first to get to Justin Jefferson. Take Kyle Pitts plus that first to get to Trey McBride. So I feel like we're missing a whole first.
I understand if you want to make the Justin Jefferson argument to get that first, I can listen to that if you want to contend. I do not think at all we're on the same page about Trey McBride and Kyle Pitts for that first at all. I think it'd be his own personal first.
While I think you could potentially be correct on what their value actually ends up being, I don't think that's their value today, and I don't think we're maximizing the value in the trade market.
I think we just see it a little bit differently. That's fine. I mean, it's on him to kind of like play those cards. I think. Listen, you see, we're making Garrett. Like you can go for the moon, maybe. Like Garrett, like go for higher. Maybe ask for both those 27 first for that deal. Like get that low one and his 27 first. Start there. If you're like, dude, I'm not doing that. I get okay. Start there, right? Start there. And if he's like, because he might come out and say right away, like, dude, I'm not trading that team's first no matter what. Like, right out the gate, he might say that. And then the deal's dead anyways. Well, not
you could ask for a 28 first. You could say, okay, I'll take the later 27 first and a 28 first. Kyle Pitts and Marvin Harrison for Justin Jefferson, Trey McBride. I would do that as well.
But again, see, and that's the difference is I'd value the top 3 picks significantly more than. But again, if he says no, I think he knows where we're going with this. Like where we're trying to go. Like we're in blow up mode, right? He's got to be watching. This is a nuke, right? Are you watching?
I would think so. Yeah, especially if he did it live.
Yeah, we didn't even chime in.
This isn't a nuke. This is a regular.
Oh, this was the guy from before that we.
This is the one that's just been around. Yeah.
All right. Well, who do you like? I think he knows what we're doing here.
But so I'm curious, really fast. Like, we aren't sending Kenneth Walker to this team.
Oh, we're definitely open to sending Kenneth Walker.
We're definitely we're definitely moving Kenneth Walker. I think Kenneth Walker is like we talked about this before. If I'm moving Kenneth Walker, unless like somebody's willing to give me like really good value, like I think his peak value is like week 1, 2, and 3. Like when he's like eating up in that Kansas City offense. Yeah. Like I think he's gonna look really good in that enemy offense. Yeah. With like all this news, like you got Rasheed Rice coming off injury, Pat Mahomes. I think they're gonna run the ball, throw the ball to him. I think Kenneth Walker move for me personally for peak value is week 1, 2, and 3. If I'm moving him, I think you still get good value for him today, but I don't think the price today is going to be the same price if he comes out healthy then. And I think that price is way more sexier. So like I'm going to kind of hold off for that move, which we're in no rush to make, and move that early.
And Rich, to kind of jump onto back to kind of what we were talking before, because I'm 100% with you on Kenneth Walker. We're 100% on the same page there. There is nothing prohibiting me, especially with this being a non-tight end premium league, that if we make a massive deal and Trey McBride and somehow we get Kyle Pitts or whatever, if we get to midseason and Kyle Pitts is doing what we thought he was going to do,
move him too.
And is elite, move him too.
Yeah, like we got Colston Loveland, or move Colston Loveland because Pitts is young. So, dude.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're right. I didn't even think about that. Double move anyways when we get him. We only need one, right? We only need one. Double move there too.
Yep.
So
we're stacking picks. Like we're stacking these picks and taking upside guys. We're taking depreciated value guys like Marv, right? We're we're looking for the depreciated value. So like, good point. Stack whoever you get, stack, trade. Pitts, Loveland, don't matter. I'm good with either one of those guys in a 1 QB tight end, like non-tight end premium. I want more capital, right? And again, 28's on the door. If we somehow get those 327 first, like, okay, I'm good there. How do I get more 28 first too? Right? Like I want to have like boom, boom years. That way, and within 2 years, I'm adding 7 young studs, right?
Yep,
like
100%.
7 of those guys.
2 Jaden Daniels and Colson Levin, or Jaden Daniels and
correct.
Pitts, and
Really fast, quick question. This team has Stafford and Stroud.
Okay.
And 2 firsts in 27. If Daniels is really worth the 101, would you trade him straight up for those 2 firsts?
This guy's not. I mean,
it's hard to know because it sounds like quarterback's value just so crazy high compared to normal. So it's hard to know what's valued. I'm fine in a rebuild having not Jaden Daniels and just having Brock Purdy. I'm totally fine with that. So if Jaden Daniels really can get us a high end first, I'm willing to do it. I just don't see how that works, but maybe in this league it would.
I guess the pro to that too, to moving that carrot is like if we do make those other moves and we have 327 first, that class is gonna be so deep we can grab another quarterback.
We could always grab
after there and get the right guy, like a Lenore Sellers or Dante. You know what I mean? Like because 1 QB, so those guys are probably still gonna slip a little bit just because you took Jaden Daniels 1-1 doesn't mean everybody else would. I could be interested in moving Jaden Daniels and then use one of those picks for another young quarterback and just resetting there.
Yeah. And Brock Purdy's more than fine in a 1 QB to get us.
But the problem with that is like if you're just getting a first back, like you're using that pick, it'd have to be higher than the pick you're gonna take a quarterback. Otherwise, you might as well just keep Jaden Daniels. You know what I mean?
Like the only thought on that is, do we think that Brock Purdy could be a steady top 6-ish performer? If you think he could,
I think it's more like 7.
Then it's worth it. But that's why.
Okay.
Risky.
All right. Next.
Okay.
2 more, right?
Yes.
Eat lunch for the first time.
What are you eating?
I don't know, man. Probably just a protein bar, to be honest. I don't have enough time. I got some other stuff. I got like 5 things I got to do.
Okay. This is Cody's team. I know Cody's in the chat.
Hey, Cody.
12 team start 10. Tight end premium is 0.75. Want to move Trey McBride for more run back depth and higher end plays. League doesn't seem too high on McBride. Don't want to lowball myself.
What? Teams that high McBride is 0.75 tight end premium? You should be like slurping.
Yeah, that's surprising. All right.
Well, if they're not high on it, then
he's got Bowers and McBride. So people are trying to lowball because he's got both. That's what's happening. All right. We've got Jaden Daniels, Justin Herbert, Marcus Mariota. At running back, we've got Kenneth Walker, Josh Jacobs, David Montgomery, and then Tyler Algier, Dylan Sampson, Isaiah Pacheco. At wide receiver, we have Tedero McMillan, Garrett Wilson, Romo Dunze, Jalen Waddle, Jordan Addison, Deebo Samuel. And then we've got both Bowers and McBride in this league. We have no picks, though.
Go back to our running back room. Yeah, 0.75 receptions. I'm sticking with this team. I'm not making any moves.
I would start both.
I know it's a pretty lame nuke, but I'm just telling you, I would not go back up to our quarterback. I am not doing anything this team.
Because
you have no first.
Even if Trey McBride falls down a little bit, which I think he will. I don't think he's giving us 18 points a game again this year.
There's regression coming.
But even if he's at 16, let's say he's at 16 points per game.
Yeah.
That's a normal PPR league.
Yeah.
Then you add on the 0.75
20 points per game
premium. Now we're over 20 points a game.
That's tier 1. That's tier 1 Jackson Smith and Jigba last year, kind of like.
Exactly. So I think for me, I think you hit the nail on the head, Rich. Like, I'm not making a move until somebody comes to me with an offer that's really worth it to move off of Trey McBride. Because assuming you have flex spots, I'm just going to start him. I'm simply just going to
dude. That's a great position to be in. I personally would love to be in that position to have all those guys and start them in tight end premium. And I'm with you. Like the only reason you're nervous about Jacobs and Walker in season. If that happens, then you move one of them, right? And you get a tight end back of lower tier and add a running back. But I'm going this with the assumption that it's all going to work out. Like I'm playing with healthy guys. You have Rome in your back pocket. You got Addison in your back pocket. Like that's a good team.
And if you need to get some depth, Rich, What I would be willing to do is I would go back up to my quarterbacks, and we've talked a lot recently about how you can down tier from some of these higher end quarterbacks to the Brock Purdy's, to the Jared Goffs, to those guys.
From Herbert.
Yeah, from Herbert, tier down from Herbert. I mean, it was literally my exact episode a couple weeks ago. Justin Herbert to Brock Purdy, and you pick up roughly a first in value. And so use that first to upgrade from Josh Jacobs or to add to the running back room or something like that. Now, it might not be you get a first, but equivalent value of a player in return. That's what I would be willing to do.
Sorry. Go back to our draft scenario. Our draft picks again. I know we don't have anybody else wants to see.
We don't have anybody to
Cricket.
Yeah. All right. So because either you're riding this all the way through 29 anyways, but more likely than not, you're probably blowing this up after 2028.
Probably.
Because your running backs are going to be just about washed completely. You're going to have to add running back depth here at some point. But for this year, I'm riding with both those tight ends, and I'm going for the ship with both those guys. Kind of like the way this roster is constructed for this year. And then maybe this offseason, you look to find a way to add some youth to your running back by moving McBride.
Yeah. I'd be curious. I don't know how easy it is for you to find. I know you can look at it on Sleeper. Where was McBride overall in scoring? Not just at tight end. Where was he overall in your league?
In this league format?
Yeah, because I'm guessing at 0.75.
15th overall.
Yeah, that's a chance. That's a beyond.
And that's just PPR though, isn't it? That's not with the add the 0.7 for the tight end.
Yeah,
and then I bet he was even higher. That's the thing. Like, I bet he was a top 5 asset last year, regardless of position, even ahead of the quarterbacks.
Especially if you only have to start 2 running backs, right? If it's a start 3, which I doubt it.
Yeah, I would be curious. I might even be able to find a league similar to it to see where Brock Purdy finished last year, because I have a feeling he was pretty darn high.
Wait, are you talking? You said Brock Purdy?
Sorry, I meant Trey McBride.
Trey McBride. Okay.
Yeah, Trey McBride. All right, let's see. I don't know the easiest way to find it, but Rich, is there any other moves that you would make while I'm trying to find this?
No, I told you, man. I like the way this roster is constructed. I have no interest in moving unless I have to, because you also have Dallas Goedert, which is nice. Dude, maybe Dallas Goedert can give you a running back later too, because I think he's gonna have another good year in free agency. But like, that's some nice insulation, McBride. I'm only moving him when I need running back help and it presents itself. And I want a young running back too. Like, I want like a Mario and Hampton.
Okay, Rich, I don't remember Chicks versus Dicks. Is it? I know it's tight end premium. Is it a half point or is it 2 points?
I think it's half point.
Okay, even if it's half point, last year Trey McBride was the #1 scoring asset with 441 points. The next closest guy was Christian McCaffrey with 460.
He found it. Cody found it. #5 overall score.
Okay. All right. So maybe it's 2 in this league then that would have put him. So that's the thing. If we're looking at a guy as a top 5 scorer, even if he drops to 10, 12, 15, 20, to have 2 guys that you can expect. Even with the quarterback. So that's the thing. I just think realistically, you're better off unless somebody gives you an offer that's truly worth it. I'm not actively looking to move these guys. I view this as I'm cornering the market on high-end assets, and now other people in my league don't have them.
Yeah, I'm real big on Waddle this year, man. I love Tet. Like, if Rome hits like this, you're a serious contender, and that's what I'm more concerned about. So,
yep. But if an opportunity presents itself to tier down at quarterback and you want to do that, I think that's the way to change the roster.
I think David Montgomery is going to eat this year in his offense. They want to establish a run. They want to run in Houston. They're built to run in Houston. Like, that's great. Jacobs in Green Bay, tier 1, like almost tier 2 running back, most likely. You say like, oh, their injury history. Yeah, they can all get anybody. Like, dude, anybody can get hurt anytime. Like, running backs are always. I'm scared of everyone.
David Montgomery's actually been one of the most steady running backs for years. That dude just plays.
Right. So
all right.
One more.
One more till the protein bar.
Can't wait. Daddy's got to eat. I'm hungry.
Not Mark Wahlberg.
I'm hungry.
I mean, that's something Mark Wahlberg.
I assumed it was Mark
I
Wahlberg.
got a baseball game later. Dude,
Man, Chase
so much.
DeLauder gives me
Now,
nightmares.
travel baseball. My son.
Well, he'll be playing for
Chase
the
DeLauder is
Guardians
awesome.
soon.
No, he's not playing for the Guardians.
Okay.
Rich is realistic.
Okay. So
All
this
right.
is actually Justin's team. It's 12 team start 9. Additional info start. It's an IDP league.
Fudge.
So yeah, we
Wasn't-
won't be able to comment on that. We don't have the
Knowledge?
that in the GM. Well,
Dude, I don't have it in my brain.
But we don't even have the players to see who he has.
I don't even have it in my brain. I don't even know how it scores.
Miles Garrett's pretty cool.
Dude, I've been offered so many IDP leagues and I've turned every single. I'm like, dude, I don't even want to entertain putting on my plate. I can't even keep up with everything else.
Was in the championship first 3 years, won once. Congratulations. Been a playoff team, but early exits last couple years, trying to find running back help, but it ain't helping this year. Currently working on a trade of my, and it cuts off.
And then it cuts off. Okay.
He's in the chat, so don't worry about it. You definitely have a quarterback to move.
Yeah, so we've got Jackson Dart, Jordan Love, Dak Prescott, Tyler Shuck at quarterback. Running backs, we've got Travion Henderson, Bucky Irving, David Montgomery, who we were just talking about, Kyle Monungai. Wide receivers, we've got Amon-Ra St. Brown. Keep going, Pete. Ladd McConkey, Marvin Harrison Jr., Kyle Evans, Jalen Waddle, Parker Washington, tight end Brock Bowers.
Seems good. We got to find it, dude. And we got our picks. This is great. We need to get rid of one of these quarterbacks.
Yep, quarterback to running back. That's what we really need.
Go down. Look at these bottom teams.
Side note: the trade was Jalen Waddle for a 27 first.
You can get 27 first.
27 first for Jalen Waddle.
Wait, look at our team.
Kind of need him.
We do, but like I could find, I could. That changes our 27 pick. That you know what I mean? Like,
let us know which team you would be doing that trade with, Justin.
Yeah, because I'd be open to doing that and seeing then if I can get a better player than Jalen Waddle for that 27 first, because I think I could.
Or we keep the 27 first and we're moving now instead of like for draft picks and stuff for and running backs for
this is his team.
What team?
This is the team
that would be giving him the first.
So it gives us he has Bo Nix, Aaron Hannah, Travis Etienne, Jaron Price, George Pickens.
He does need a receiver.
He does. Yes.
But he doesn't have a first.
Oh,
but I'm willing. He traded. So this is not.
So he gave
another
up a
team
first.
has the first. This is the team that is giving up his first
to get Jalen Waddle.
Yes.
Oh wow, he's just wants to go all in. Huh.
He needs a running back. I don't know why he's going after Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I want his first. He doesn't have it.
He doesn't have his first, though.
What is this?
Hold on. Okay, that's potentially on the table. I want to see what we can do by moving a quarterback. And, like, I have no problem with this team. Like, we're in contender mode. I want to see some of these bottom. Like, go to team 10.
Would you be willing to move Jackson Dart? Is that what you're
100% willing to move Jackson Dart.
It would de-risk us, even though I love Jackson Dart and I think he's going to be really good. Takes away the risk, and it's the one that everybody wants.
Dude, right here. I would and then find other moves. And this team, I don't know why he wouldn't make this move. Like, let me get Jared Goff and Devon Achane.
I would love that personally. I would love to have that move. I don't know if he would do it. I don't know if he
I think I would do that if I was this team.
You would take Dart over Achane and Goff?
I think everybody else is lower on Goff than we are, personally.
Yeah.
And I just think like Jackson Dart's the darling of Dynasty right now without really proving a whole lot. And like,
but if you're the rebuild team, you would do that though? I think if you're the one getting Dart.
I always counter. Usually it's like it's close. Like I might ask for something back. Like, hold on, what draft picks do we have?
We have all of our stuff.
Yeah. I would offer my 28 second and Jackson Dart for Jared Goff and Devon Achane.
I like that move.
And then that still puts us in position to move a quarterback later down the road. And then that's the basis of that. And then like, I'd almost, because we have.
Brees is untouchable.
Yeah, but we're not even asking for that. We're asking for Devon Achane.
Yeah, we could try. I mean, if
Brees, hold on, go back to that team that has Devon Achane, team 4-10. How's this dope thing? Okay, that's mean. I don't know this guy. That's uncalled for. I don't mean to call him dope. But like, who's his receivers? Maybe he thinks he's a contender then. Okay. Justin, does he think he's like, I'm ready to go get at? I mean, his team.
To be fair, 10th through 2nd is really not like
drastically. Yeah, I would say. I guess that team's not. If he thinks he's a contender, okay, that's fine. It seems not that, but his receivers are pretty boo-boo cheeks.
They really are.
Who's this tight end?
Love
Laporta.
Go back to our team real fast. What else?
I'm only interested in moving a quarterback for a running back in like picks or something, or like tier up.
I wonder, could we do?
Oh, he's okay. So okay. He thinks he's a contender. All right. What about team 12? Go there.
Well, he has Javonte as well, though. Jared Goff and Javonte for Jackson Dart. It's not.
No. Dude, I'm not sniffing that cake. What's this turd guy? Sorry, I'm calling people names. I don't even know these people. I don't mean
you're hungry.
I apologize. Yeah, I'm hangry.
Oh man, this guy got all the.
I had Chipotle yesterday at 7. God, I love Chipotle so much.
It is very good.
It's so good.
In honor of the World Cup tonight, I am eating at the most American fast food restaurant.
Yeah, what's that?
Taco Bell.
Heck yeah!
First.
Is that tonight? USA play tonight? What time?
Yeah, 8 Eastern.
So after our baseball game, I'm gonna go to the bar right across the street with the fans who want to watch the USA and eat some food. I think I'm throwing on the table.
Man, we're playing on hard mode. We're playing against Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Paninis. If you know what a panini sandwich is, it's great. I get the corned beef and pastrami, and it's got coleslaw and French fries on it with a thick sourdough. Bro, it just makes me. Oh my god, my belly's just going. Oh, Rich God,
you're so hungry.
Yeah. Okay. Go team 10. Let's just walk. Let's walk.
That was the team we just
10,
talked
we
to.
were just.
All right, go team 11.
Team 11 sucks. I think you called them poopy or something.
I would never say that, Pete. Don't put those words in my mouth. Go to team 9. How dare you? USA, 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 USA. This team sucks. Go to the next one. Go.
Well,
Rico.
No. Come on. We're talking. Okay, here we go. This guy just. Now he's got. I mean, maybe, dude, maybe, hear me out. Maybe, because we're real high in Cam Scatterbo, nobody else is. Maybe he would do Pat Mahomes and Cam Scatterbo for Jackson Dart.
That would be the dream. Are
people not high on Scatterbo?
No, dude, all over the consensus everywhere. He's not that high. And I think he's fantastic.
I mean, that would be the dream. If we could make that happen.
We could tear up the May.
I'd also even do Jalen Hurts and Cam Scatterbo for Jackson Dart. I know you're not a Hurts guy, but I would do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Don't do that. We're going to find English. Drake, okay. So he would tier.
This guy needs a quarterback. He doesn't even have a second quarterback.
Yeah, I know. He said he would. We'd have to give up. We said the thing. We don't have anything else to give up.
So would you do
a first?
I wouldn't even do that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
I was going to say, would you do Jordan Love for Chase Brown? But I don't think I would.
No, I wouldn't do that. No. Again,
who's our fourth quarterback? We have a fourth one.
Shuck.
I'd
do Shuck for him, but I don't think he would do that.
No, he wouldn't do that. Go find other teams. Yeah, I'm not. Listen, we don't need a tear up. We need a running back.
We need
this guy. Right. I mean, could we get Judkins somehow off of this team?
I don't love it, but I would do it. I would do Jordan Love. See, but the thing, he's got Purdy and Stroud, so he might be like he's okay. But I would do Jordan Love for Judkins.
I would do Jordan Love for Judkins straight up. I would also do Jackson Dart and get Brock Purdy and Quinshon Judkins. I don't think he would do it though.
I would definitely do Brock Purdy and
Judkins for Dart.
For Dart, 100%.
All day. I don't think he would do it though. I would do it all day.
Yeah, I would do that all day too. Because again, all these guys kind of think they're contenders, but like,
and he kind of needs running back though. That's our part. Is I don't know that he's given up Judkins.
And it makes sense. But here's the thing. If I'm being honest, Justin, too, we're talking like right now. You're in position because your running back room. Go back to our room again. It's not.
It's
bad
all upside.
Yeah, and it's not bad enough where you have to do something now. I think that's fine. I think you just want to add a running back, and you want to move these quarterback. Like maybe Dart goes up in value.
What does Team 1 have? Just out of curiosity.
I was trying to get way ahead.
He's pretty good. He has Stafford, Lawrence, and Ward, and Geno.
Okay.
I guess
he's not starting Josh Jacobs. Would you do Jackson Dart? I would offer him Jackson Dart for Trevor Lawrence and Josh Jacobs. He's not starting Josh Jacobs. And again, I think everybody's so high. Everybody's so high on Jackson Dart. Like I would easily take Trevor Lawrence and Josh Jacobs for that. Like, and Josh Jacobs is short term, but that's fine.
I would do that as well. I would also do, if he's a little worried about Matthew Stafford long term, maybe you could do Jordan Love for Cam Ward and Josh Jacobs. Not that we even need a quarterback back, but
I would do that too. If we can get Josh Jacobs for Cam Ward, or we get Josh Jacobs and Cam Ward for Jordan Love, I would do that.
I would do that.
I would have no problem throwing him in, like, just to get a deal done. Like, to get him
guy?
No, he doesn't need. No.
Well, he might want the depth because he'd be down to 3 running backs.
I know, but we want Manon guy. Like our running back room is a mystery box. Like we have.
I know, but we actually, if we add Josh Jacobs, we would have more depth than this team at running back at that point.
I know, but we don't even know what we're gonna get out of Trevion and Bucky Irvin. Sure. Like I don't want to move Manon guy just in case. Like if anything happens to Swift, Manon guy could be steady. Because that's the only thing I'm worried about on this room is like the running back room. So like we're so good at receiver. Quarterback, like I have to like tear down and just move out altogether.
Yeah. So worst case scenario, let's say kind of what you said came true. Nobody really wants to move, check back mid-season.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to likely benefit from that, I honestly believe. Because here's the thing. You right now are in a good spot, but there is a chance that everything could go wrong. And what would not be good is if you moved a draft asset or something like that right now, and then you live to regret it mid-season. So honestly, as much as we're not trying to make a cop out, and even Pete, mark this guy down if you can, feel free to like hit us up mid-season and we'll help you find like a better exact one, because this is a nuke. I want to make sure you get your money's worth. Like hit us up mid-season. We'll help when teams are willing to talk. We'll help make a deal get done.
Yeah, we'll help answer those trade questions for sure. And then because there's a chance, like Jordan Love has a good chance, in my opinion, to go up in value. Jackson Dart has a chance to go up in value, but like
he could go any direction.
It wouldn't surprise me if he went down because he's so high. And Tyler Shuck go up in value, right? So you're keeping Dak. He's good. His value's not as high, but like I want to move Jackson Dart and Jordan Love, one of those guys, if I can.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that wraps things up, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today on Roster Rescue. If you had a non-nuke and we did not get to it on today's episode, we'll see what the next few days look like. We might be able to sneak in another show. If not, we will definitely get to it in the early part of next week. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Protein bar!